Okay, weight loss is challenging. Couple of years back, I was 50 pounds more than my current weight. I was really big, quite bigger than my current size. One day, someone gave me some information that changed my life. Today, I am cooking spinach and salmon together, one of my favorite low carb dishes. I think it's no carb, it's not only low carb. This is going to be Bangladeshi or Indian style of cooking. So, of course, there will be turmeric. So, this is turmeric. Turmeric powder has a strong smell, so it should not be used all alone. So, I am using coriander powder as well. Turmeric powder and coriander powder go very well in curry. I like dishes mildly spicy, but I don't want it to be too hot. Here I am using paprika. Paprika is not really spicy hot. It only gives the color and a little bit of flavor. Anyway, let's go back to the story. It is not that currently I am a thin person, but the size I had before was really unhealthy. I had a breathing problem. I had high blood pressure. I had high cholesterol level. All those. Luckily, I did not have diabetes. That is probably a reason why I was able to easily bring down my weight. This is green chili, or sometimes also called Thai chili. This makes a dish really spicy. Make sure that you don't bite it. Going back to my story, was it really that easy? To me, I would say yes, it was a kind of easy. In just one moment, I decided that I will reduce my weight. I loved eating food. Don't get me wrong, I still love eating great food. When I was big, it seemed I could not stop eating. After dinner, I could still eat like another person's meal. Biryani, naan, things full of carb and meat. Those were like my favorite food. This is cooked salmon from Costco. Very convenient to use. It reduces the cooking time. So during weekdays, it is really helpful. It is quite low calorie. One small box has only 190 calories. I think after weight loss, the capacity of the stomach becomes lesser and I cannot consume as much as before. Now, what gave me the courage to try weight loss? A person like me who liked to eat. Who liked to eat a lot. Amount was a matter for me. I could not eat less. Salt to taste, like all recipes. One caution is that the salmon, it already contains salt in it, so I will put salt required for the spinach part only. So that should be a very little amount of salt, not too much. Let's get back to the story. I could miss a meal, that's fine, but I had to make sure that when I eat a lot. The person who told me about the technique of weight loss, he told me this in such a manner that it sounded very easy, and I felt that, oh, okay, I can do that. What the person told me is eat whatever you want. Eat how much you want. No problem. Just do not eat carbohydrate. I thought, I can do that. I'll eat a whole chicken. I'll eat 3 big tilapia fish in one sitting. I'll eat huge amount of veggies, etc., etc. He also said this eating habit is called keto. Then I started to do research. I came up with healthy meals as much as possible. I avoided carbohydrates and also animal fat. I made sure that the net carb amount I consume per day is lesser than 25 grams. I ate other food a lot. After that, my weight loss was dramatic. Really dramatic. I lost like 10 pounds in less than a month. I added a little bit of exercise and it was really awesome. After 2 months, the rate of weight loss reduced a bit, but my energy level went up. I was more happy and active than ever. Did you ever notice that this full pan of spinach becomes so shrink actually with heat after some time? Let's go back to the story. Is this process of weight loss for everyone? The answer is no. Some of my friends also started to live on low carb diet after seeing that I had reduced weight. It was not good for them. Some even passed out. A few said that they did not have enough energy to work, so they had to go back to their regular diet. It has been more than 4 years for me. I never went back to my previous diet. I now eat carbs occasionally and I have increased carb consumption a little bit. So this pack of spinach had 10 ounces of spinach. So tonight actually I'm going to eat 10 ounces of spinach. I let my weight vary within a 10-pound range. When my weight goes in the upper bound, I reduce it down again to my desired target weight in a month or so. My blood pressure is normal now. I am more active compared to my previous version. I am happier. My blood cholesterol level is pretty normal now. By the way, I was in constant touch with my regular doctor when I started this dieting. I was visiting my doctor every few months in the beginning with test results. He was happy with the results. So if you go for low carb diet, make sure that you consult this with your doctor. I'm not a physician, I'm not a dietitian either. I'm just telling you my experience about my weight loss. I highly suggest not to follow what I did. Remember, some of my friends did not have a good experience. So here I'm not sure how much total calorie there will be, but definitely the salmon itself is 190 calories. So if the spinach has another, like, let's say 200 calories, I haven't looked up what should be the calories. Then with the oil and all these things, maybe a total of 500 calories. I did not eat much during the lunch, maybe another 500, and in the breakfast, maybe 400, 500. So in total, the entire day, I have 1500 to 2000 calories. Now, actually, at this point, I'm in weight reduction mode because I reached the maximum that I allowed to reach my weight. I'm in the maximum of that 10-pound range. I'm now trying to come down to that minimum. So this is an on and off process. Some people think that if weight is reduced, then afterwards actually all that work will go in vain because with regular diet you will gain back that weight. That's correct actually. That's always correct because sometimes we do overeat. We take or we consume more calories than required, and all that extra food will accumulate in the body in the form of body fat. So that's pretty normal. So we have to make sure that in this age we constantly try to burn those calories, and if we don't have the time to do heavy exercise to burn all those calories, then we have to make sure that we reduce our calorie intake. I try to make sure that I eat a lot of fiber-rich food. I try to make sure that I eat very good protein. Fish is very good. Chicken is good. Lean meat is good. I try to make sure that I have a healthy lifestyle. Sometimes, once in a while, I eat carbohydrate. I eat biryani, but in next 1 week, I again cut down in carbohydrate in such a way that I go back to my cherished weight. So that is the main idea here. Notice that the spinach size has shrinked. The size has shrinked quite dramatically. So this is 10 ounces of spinach. Have you ever noticed that when you eat spinach in the evening, your stomach might be upset? Um, I have experienced that, but I'm not sure if it is a rule of thumb. I went to extreme weight a few times in my life. One was when I was doing my PhD. At that time, most of the times I was in the lab. I did not do any exercise. During weekends, I really liked to cook. I liked to cook deshi food, and many times it was chicken biryani, all the great stuffs. I ate a lot actually. Afterward, the weight reduced a bit, but it seems like I was never in the skinny side. I was always in the bigger side. But a couple of years back, I felt that I cannot continue that anymore. I should not continue that anymore. So far, so good. But if I keep continuing that level of weight, at some point my body might collapse. Actually, I might start to become a host of many different issues. That's why I wanted to take control of my weight. I did not cut the actual video footage at all. So the length of this video is exactly the time I needed to cook this salmon spinach dish today. That is my dinner. It's a feast for me tonight. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.